Dr. Ziabot, would you tell everyone about the areas of study where the human brain is inadequate?
Certainly, Baggy. Some problems are simply too complex and have too many inputs for the human brain to handle. The most commonly viewed of these are the weather reports. Typically, humans get their weather news by having a human gather the predictions from a robot with a giant brain and many inputs spread across the countryside. The human is merely the talking head which delivers the information created by the robot.
So, you are saying that the human need not understand very much about the weather?
Typically, the humans have studied the weather and know the terms used at the human level of proficiency in weather prediction. My point is that the human doesn't have the capacity for sensing all of the inputs that go into the robot nor a large enough brain to process that huge amount of information. After all, they are only human.
So, you are saying that these larger jobs are accomplished robot brains which are necessarily larger than human brains?
Yes, Baggy.
Are there any other examples where the human brain is inadequate?
The human brain evolved to have instincts which apply to physical objects whose size is comparable to the size of humans. When you get to atomic and subatomic levels, the human brain's instinct has little value.
You mean that humans are best at dealing with other objects that can be seen with the naked human eye?
Yes. Take, for example, things which happen at the atomic and subatomic level. We call the laws that act at those dimensions quantum theory. Let me quote Niels Bohr, who said, "For those who are not shocked when they first come across quantum theory cannot possibly have understood it."
Wow, Dr. Ziabot, you mean that humans simply don't have a brain which is designed to be able to picture accurately the way particles and waves interact at the quantum level?
Exactly, Baggy. Another human named Max von Laue earned a Nobel Prize in Physics in 1914. He stated, "If that turns out to be true, I'll quit physics." He was talking about de Broglie's thesis on electrons having wave properties. It turns out that electrons actually do have wave properties, of course. Humans have to get used to the fact that at atomic and subatomic levels, their instincts are not very valuable and that they will have to be using large robotic brains to do this work.
I assume that most intelligent humans realize this and are willing to stand back and admit that the humans just don't have D brains for quantum theory.
Not really, Baggy. Humans have a large ego and it will be years before they admit their inferiority.